Yip, yip. Yip, yip. Yip, 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 yip. I pushed some wrong buttons. I was here at 7 exactly, but I pushed the wrong buttons again. Oh, well. Do I got volume? Okay. I'm trying to see what mistakes I usually make. What else? My wife texted me, do you really want a coffee? Because I said on my way down, I said, can you make me coffee? It's a coffee house I'm going to try. Problem is, the older I get, is I get heartburn really, really easily. I wonder if anybody's here. Okay, Amanda's here. Hi. Oh, hi, Richard. And Rad's here. How you doing, Rad? I pushed a bunch of wrong buttons. Hey, Amphibious, you bunch of coyotes. Good to see you guys. Awesome. Rad Rambo. I got one of these. I need you to send me an email. Whoop, if you don't mind. Yip, yip. And again, and tell me, if you don't mind, you give me your address and I'll send you this little 2 gigabyte USB drive. It's got, I think, about 40 of my songs and some video footage. Hey, Earl. Yes, Amanda, I saw that you sent a little email with a picture of the kids sitting on the front porch there with the backs and it looks really good, man. Hey, JW, how's it going, brother? Yeah, thanks, Rad. Swaggin', yip, yip, yip. That will go down as the lamest salute ever, but that's okay. I don't know, couple, maybe 2. That's from Three Stooges. He do this though, but I can't. Hey, Mo. That's awesome, Amanda. That's so cool. What a neat little pack we have. So cool. Here I am in Alberta, Canada, and I got my buddy Richard in Illinois, who's an artist and a weaver, making the shirts, and he's sending them to people like Amanda in West Virginia, and they're going to people in Canada here, and to Australia. I don't know if Swaggin got his yet. I am not sure. He won't talk to us. He's being all snobby tonight. All reserved. What? Plump is not feeling well. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Larry. You just sit back and relax. And yeah. And it's too bad if you can't weigh in on the conversation. That's fine. You can just sit back and listen. I'll play some stuff. And we'll go from there. I'm sorry. You got a cold? There's a lot of flus and stuff. There's a lot of flus. Thank goodness it didn't happen in our family. I'm not going to say yet. It's just not going to happen. We're not going to get anything. Good, I'm glad, Larry. Why? What? Yeah, no, it wasn't actually in my family. It was friends of ours north of Vermilion. They got kids who are throwing up. They have kids who got colds. It's like, so here in Canada, today was 25 above. That's like 81 or 2 Fahrenheit. It's nice. And it was really nice. I actually got, well, you can't really tell, but I got a bit of a suntan slash burn. Hear my song, hear me sing this tune, and take it with you, love. Hear my voice, it's always running places, but that's not my choice. What do I know? Well, I've tried the up and the down, the sky above and the cold, hard ground. I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling at the world, I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon, sitting here under this banjo moon. See me cry, half the time I really can't tell you why. Am I wise enough to bridge the distance between the shallow, smooth, and the deep and the rough? What do I know? Is there a place for the soft and the tough? Can I find it before it's too late? I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling at the world, I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon, sitting here under the banjo moon. Tell me now, from the depths of all the mysteries, the where and how, sorrow and joy, and the glorious light that got on you when I was a boy. What do I know? I get so distracted, I'm reading the comments. Oh, what that, yeah, I get it. I should know that one by now. Sorry, Bruce. Hi, Rachel. Tell me now, from the depths of all the mysteries, the where and how, sorrow and joy, and the glorious light that shone on me when I was a boy. But now I'm older, and the prayers are getting hard to employ. Still I know you're guiding us now. I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling out the world, I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon, sitting here under the banjo moon, sitting here under the banjo moon, sitting here under the banjo moon. So there you go. Hello from Scotland. Where was that? I saw her. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Chuck's in the house. We got Chuck in the house. Chuck, you make me cough. So you make me sick? No, you make me cough. Coughing isn't. JW's in the house. Bruce, hey, where am I going with that gun in my hand? Well, I saw that guitar thing and it threw me. I was like, I thought you were asking where did you get the guitar from, but then I remembered. Hey, Joe, where you going with that guitar in your hand? I don't play the harmonica on this one. Maybe I will, because it's my guitar calling me, not my harmonica. But I got this bloody contraption in front of me. I might as well, right? Is it gonna be money? I don't know. How far back do our plans go? Is my mother going to jail again? All this talk is wearing me thin. And doesn't anyone follow the rules, or am I just sitting here singing the blues? And all these troubles are riding me. I look across the room and see my guitar calling me. Is this another dream come true? Or just another dream falling through? And why does this wind blow so cold? Yeah, I'm too young to feel this soul. Now I'm so sick of sitting around, got my feet too planted on the ground. And all these troubles are riding me. I look across the room and see my guitar calling me. I've seen a lot of people come and go. They tell me why, but I don't know. Can what they say be so true? Is there always something after you? Don't try to change my philosophy, 'cause man, I'm telling you, I got eyes to see, yeah. And all these troubles are riding me. I look across the room and see my guitar, when all these troubles are riding me. My guitar calling me. Well, that was a bit weird. Anyways, Eric, you can't hear me? Oh, that's a shame. Don't tell my wife how you do that. All right. Yeah, maybe you have to reboot. You might have to. So, had a nice email from Rad Rambo. Told me that he's enjoying the channel, enjoying the pack, enjoying the music, and it's inspired him to start playing again. He's a bit of a guitar picker, I think. Rad Rambo, maybe he plays. Oh, thanks, Rad. Yeah, I've never played the harmonica on that particular one. That was a blues style. I won't get into it, but that, yeah, it wasn't in the same key. Okay. Asani. Hi, Asani. Been a while since I caught one of the... Oh. But yeah, that was really nice. I just want to say thank you, Rad. That was a great email. It was very moving. So thank you very much. But you put a song in my head because he said one of the songs that he likes of mine. It's called Fortune Teller. Eric is in the house. Hi, Ezra. I know Ezra. Hi, Ezra. How's it going out there? He's one of the northern boys. One of the northern coyotes. They're a little bit squirrely up there in the north country, but he's one of the pack regardless. This song is Fortune Teller. When did I write this? A while ago. When did I? I'm not sure. Maybe 5-10 years ago. But it's was for some friends of ours who are actually having trouble having children. So it's kind of a sad song in a way, but you know. And it's a bit about what people go through trying to have kids, and when sometimes it doesn't work out, and it's in the worst way possible sometimes. What was that the fortune teller said? We were off the tracks. We could turn, but we never could turn back. It's alright, I'm supposed to say, take you in my arms. We were hot then cold, can we be warm? And let's flip through the pictures one more time. 1,000 words ain't worth a dime. Let's go out to our favorite place. Who needs to add to the human race? And where can we get lost in the night? Where can we sail away? Can you prove what I think is right? And then walk together in a perfect storm, or curse the dark and the light till a child is born. Right in front of our very eyes, back where it all began. A piece of you, a piece of me, joy, love, and pain. I wonder where we gone, I wonder where we had been. Why are we so peaked and so thin? And there's something in my veins I know. Let's change the course of the flow. And you're the one to make it right, and I can't take another night. Where can we get lost in the night? Where can we sail away? Can you prove what I think is right? And then walk together in a perfect storm, or curse the dark and the light till a child is well lost in the night. Where can we sail away? Can you prove what I think is right? And then walk together in a perfect storm, or curse the dark and the light till a child is born. Walk together in a perfect storm, or curse the dark and the light till a child is born. Thanks, Amanda. But that was going out to Rad Rambo. Are there more shirts or drives available? Yes. There are. I'd have to ask Richard. There's, I think, 9 or 10 shirts available. They get printed or made by hand. Thanks, Rad. They get made one at a time by Richard. So he has 10 more available. I have, let me see. I have 2 more USB drives. And then they're all gone. 1, 2. This one is a giveaway when I got rid of them all. So this one's for Rad Rambo. This one is for some anonymous person. And this one's for some anonymous person. And then that's it. Then I'm going to have a draw for this one. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I'll probably just, I don't know what I'll do. Anyways, we'll do a draw somehow. I'll have to think about how to do that. I'll ask maybe Larry or Richard had draws before. I've had them before. I'm trying to remember. I think people just emailed me and said they wanted to have their name in the draw. Okay, so Richard's confirming that there are 10 more. There's Darren. Hello, Darren. There's the D-Dog from the PG. PGD, parental guidance on the D-Dog there. Where you live by the rock and you live by the roll and you try to find a place to call your home now. Something makes you roam, makes you wonder, always wonder, yeah. Scramble out of your little bed, try to find your perfect place to spin your web and catch a prey for the day down on it needs to pray for your answer. Will you find your answer? Itsy-Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up comes the sun and dried out all the rain. And the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. You're not sure what to do with your life. You've got 8,000 kids and a killer for a wife. But you fight through the pain, you fight through the strife. It's a trial, it's your trial, yeah. And while you work all day long, there's children in the world singing your song. Is that enough? Enough to keep you strong? Did you know that? Did you know that you're the itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout? Is Sam there? Down came the rain and washed the spider out. And Luke and Joel, up come the sun and dried out all the rain. And the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do to make it through. And you know sometimes that life will be blue, but they're a good time. They're a good time, yeah. Well, out the shadow of a down the rain, she's gonna come and wash you out. But you're gonna come. This is going out to Sam. This is going out to Joel. This is going out to Luke. Spider-Man, itsy-bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up comes the sun and dries out all the rain. And the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. When you live by the rock and you live by the roll and you try to find a place to call your home. Always something that makes you roll, make you wonder. Always wonder, yeah. Coming out of your little bed, you try to find the perfect place to spin your web and get your brave for the day. Down on 8 knees to pray for your answer. When you find your answer. Is there something wrong with your audio problem? Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Up comes the sun and dries up all the rain. And the itsy-bitsy spider went up the spout again. Cha-cha-cha, 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 cha-cha-cha. So anyways, speaking of spiders, you know what has made a ridiculous explosion here in Alberta? Yip, 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 yip. Ticks. I thought they were called wood ticks, but maybe there's another name for them. P-I-T-A ticks. P-I-T-A. Pain in the... Yeah, these ticks are everywhere in Alberta here. Anyways, you go through the grass. I haven't got one on me yet. I'm not in the bush that bad. I work outside most of the day. But one of the guys who does line locating, he's had a couple on him. There's some of the county guys said their dogs, they have to check their dogs. One of his dogs had 3 or 4. Yeah. And you know what? When I was a kid, the only time we worried about those sons of mooses, those itsy-bitsy spiders, was every year we'd go to British Columbia, which is west of Alberta here, and we would go and stop in Jasper National Park. That's the Rocky Mountains. And then we would have to worry about, when I was little, probably 8 or 9, one of my older sisters, she got one. She had long hair like a lot of the girls in my family did. And, oh, it is the same. Okay. So she got one that was starting to burrow into the back of her neck there. And my dad did something back. I don't know if this is what you're even supposed to do, but he was a smoker. And back in the day, no, he doesn't anymore. But back in the day, everybody had wooden matches. So he lit this match. And then he blew it out. And as soon as he blew it out, he put the hot mat onto the spider. And it retracted out of there. I don't know if he came up with that or if that's something that he heard you're supposed to do, but it worked. And that piece of junk was gone. Anyways, that's a bit of a disturbing little... Do you? Okay. Your driveway's full of ticks. Okay, well, darn it. Hello, Donna. Well, I never ever really... And I just saw one, I think my first one today, when I was filling up my truck, there was one on the console thingy that you push the buttons. So I swiped it down. They're fast. I stomped on it because we actually need rain. Sorry. That's not the Itsy-Bitsy Spider that the song's about. It's a nice little spider of some sort. If I could think of one, I'm not sure. But that's what the Itsy-Bitsy Spider's about, I must say. Speaking of all this outdoor stuff. Yeah, like I said, we never dealt with them until... Hello, is that door open? Hello, Sparrow. Would you like to say hi?
Sure.
There's my daughter, Sparrow. What do you got?
Coffee.
She brought me a coffee. Okay, come. Here's the camera over here.
Okay.
There she is. Say hello.
I said hi.
Okay, say goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you. This is They said everybody says hi. She's gone. I'll tell her. That's my little girl, Mary Sparrow Ann. So this cup is made by my daughter-in-law, Cecilia. You can't quite get how pretty it is. It's blue and then it goes into sort of a brown and a green. Cecilia is a heck of a potter. We had a little deal. She's going to maybe try to make, you know, when they get settled, they're having a baby here pretty soon. And thanks, Ingrid. I'll tell her, I think. Do you know, when I was raised, my mom, God rest her soul, my mom never complimented any of us. Not that we're good looking anyways, but she didn't want us to ever say, like, she didn't want people to tell the kids that they were cute or pretty or stuff like that. Mom was like that. That's an old school thing. Maybe some people can relate to that. I don't know. And it almost spilled over onto me. I think because Mom worried about vanity. Like, she didn't want the kids to become vain. But I think it's okay to say, as long as, yeah, they don't, you know, what's the word? As long as they don't become vain, I guess. I don't know if they can stay humble. Anyways. That's right, Gail. Gail, I didn't say hi. Gail, she's like talking about other things here. My dad did the same. Gail, I missed you. What were you talking about? Were you talking about with the ticks? Or did your dad, because I'm not sure how long ago you said that. Rad Rambo said, Mary Rad Rambo says hi. Okay. I know what shackles are. I wear them every day. Working for the man and the bills I've got to pay. And there's a place that only I know of where I can hunker down and I'd be gone. I'd be gone. Come with me to where the wild flowers grow and the trees smell like heaven, don't you know? And the song of the loons calling me, and I'll be gone. I'll be gone. That little voice inside your head that you ignore, telling you not to do what you've always done before. Well, that's the one I'm bending to, the one I follow now under this sun, under these clouds. Come with me to where the wildflowers grow and the trees smell like heaven, don't you know, and the song of the loons calling me, and I'll be gone, I'll be gone. That place right there where the river meets the road, where no one's been before, right there, that's where I'll go. And with the campfire burning and a cold beer in my hand, I'll be gone across this land. Come with me to where the wildflowers grow and the trees, they smell like heaven, don't you know, and the song of the loons calling me, and I'll be gone, I'll be gone. Summer, winter, spring or fall, doesn't matter to me at all. Come with me to where the wildflowers grow and the trees smell like heaven, don't you know, and the song of the loons calling me, and I'll be gone, I'll be gone. Come with me to where the wildflowers grow and the trees smell like heaven, don't you know, and the song of the loons calling me, and I'll be gone, I'll be gone. That's called Come With Me, or the camping song. And my one little dream hasn't quite been realized yet. Honest to God, there is nothing as good as coffee. Am I right, or am I flippin' right? Sam, you don't even know what you're in for. I have my coffee black. Do you know, so I'm a cat licker. So and us cat lickers, we have a thing called Lent, and about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, whatever years ago, I gave up. I wasn't strong enough to give up coffee. I wasn't. I'm not strong enough. Gosh. So I gave up sugar in my coffee. So I took probably then 2 sugars. Yeah, 2 teaspoons of sugar and cream in my coffee. So what happened? Well, after Lent, so that's the 40 days before Easter. After Lent, I put the sugar back in, you know, the 2 teaspoons, and I was like, that is sweet. 2 teaspoons was like ridiculous. So I went to 1 teaspoon, and I was good. This story is actually mirrored pretty much exactly by my wife. She had the same experience. So then the next year rolls by, and it's like, can I give up coffee for Lent? No, but I'll give up cream and sugar in my coffee. So I drank it kind of black. Then by the end of that Lent, I went back and put the 1 sugar and the cream in, and I was like, that's too sweet as well. So I went, then I went to half a teaspoon or something stupid like that. And then I don't know, maybe a half year later, I was like, what am I doing? I'd go to the restaurant and I'd rip open a package. It's just refined white sugar. It's probably not the best thing anyways, but I'd put like half of it in. Then I got to the point, it's like, I'll forget it. And then I gave up actually cream one year, and now it's just blacker than the Earl of Death's riding boot. Blacker than a furrow turned in spring. Black as a raven's intent. Those are some lines. The last one's my own, Raven's Intent. Black as a raven's intent. That's from my wolf stories, hey? Wolf himself was black. Anyone know what I'm talking about? What? There's a cruising on the high seas? Yip, 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 yip. Dude, hi, cruising. So I got distracted. Oh, yeah, because I was talking about how awesome. Darker than the inside of a cow. Well, I'll put that one in the back burner there, D-man. Oh, I can play the adventure. Why not? I've got my mind made. I've got my plans all laid out. I see the road to the sky so blue, and there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than be with you. You are my little girl. You are my whole wide world. You're my adventure, plain and true. And there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than be with you. Let's pack our bags and go, let's fly. There's nothing on the go, now let's fly. It is a new day, so let's get on our way now. The darkened tunnel's gone, we're through, and there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than be with you. Let's pack our bags and go, let's fly. There's nothing on the go, now let's fly. I've got my mind made. I've got my plans all laid out. I see the road to the sky so blue, and there's nothing in this world I'd rather do than be with you. So that is a called The Adventure. I wrote that for one of the pack members, but you guys might remember, was it Lady J? Oh, Richard. Richard probably remembers. That was a while back. I don't know if all of you guys were here. Chuck might have not been part of the pack, maybe. Lady J Homestead? Anyways. Hi, Tracy. And anyways, yeah, I wrote it for her. She was going to start a little channel with her daughter. But that song fits a lot of things, actually. After I wrote it, it reminded me a lot of my son, Thomas, and his wife, Cecilia. Especially the last line. I was kind of thinking of them when I wrote it, because they had a bit of a journey to finally get married, because she's from America and he's from here, and it was a heck of a thing. What a journey. Anyways, yeah, so that's that for that. Okay, so Plump kind of remembers. She and you know what? To make it more complicated there, Larry, she changed her name. Yeah, Richard remembers. She had another handle before, but she changed it to it was like Lady J Homestead, I think. She had a bit of a channel. She only had one little thing. She played a flute, or she was trying to play a flute on one of her things. So that was those were the days. Let me see. Come on. hate this thing. But yeah, Rad Rambo. Yeah, okay. So he's been going through lots of my old stuff. It's pretty cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. This is going to go out to Richard because he's a blues man. That's enough of that. Sorry, my neck was going out because of that dumb thing pushing on. So I just thought, what the heck, I'll just play it. Anyways, right? Oh, I'm a little bit out. I might have been playing that a little bit hard. Sometimes when you go hard on the blues, your guitar gets blue. Oh. Like the Fonz. What do we got here? Well, the earth was shaking, my soul was quaking, and I was sitting there debating whether I should stay in this dirty old town or grab my gear and hunker down, so I hunkered down. Guess I'm like that, real live wire, just an ice cold beer and a bushcraft fire. Ain't that the truth? Hell, ain't no liar. Need a ratchet strap and a piece of wire to regain all of my youth. And I'm gonna build a tree house on my new land with my crazy neighbor and spread out hands and leave the world behind with all its big demands. All I need is one good leg to stand and you to hold my hand. There's a time and a place for everything, so they say. Let it be right now on this day. And they'll always question what you're gonna do. This is my advice I freely give to you. Gotta move from step one, head to step two. This is life, that's what they say, and some like to give and some like to take, and some save for tomorrow and some live for today. I can't think of any other cliches. Well, except what I got is what you need, like a drunk needs a bottle and a hippie needs weed. I'm too proud to beg, I'm too big to plead. I don't need no one to come down and rescue me. And there's a time and a place for everything, so they say. Let it be right now on this day. And they'll always question what you're gonna do. This is my advice that I freely give to you. You gotta move from step one, head to step two. Uh-oh. There's a time, no, I got to. Have my harmonica no more. I guess that's it. There ain't no more. Grab a bag of pasta and head out the door and smash the clock. I don't need it anymore, cause I'm done with the days of 7 to 4 for rich or poor. Rich or poor. And there's a time and a place for everything, so they say, let it be right now on this day. Yeah. And they'll always question what you're gonna do. This is my advice I freely give to you. You gotta move from step 1 and head to time and place for everything, so they say, let it be right now on this day. Yeah. And they'll always question what you're gonna do. This is my advice I freely give to you. Move from step 1 and head to step 2. It's a little bit off that last one. Step 2. Step 1 and step 2 are drinks. Sort of, that's right. Step 1 is getting the campsite ready. That's a Steve Wallace song. Well, it's my song I wrote for Steve Wallace. It's kind of like, that's how Darth Vader drinks his coffee. Okay. I went too far with that. That's what I did. I went too far with it. Problem is when you go too far with something, sometimes you can't look back. It's like a barb on the end of a hook. You just got to keep going. It's like a porcupine quill. Where there's a quill, there's a way. Just keep moving forward, you know what I mean? Till it gets to the heart. And that's where it really blossoms. That's where it really lives. That's where life is. It's in the heart. It's in the heart. Heart. You know, I went and changed a meter. No, it wasn't actually. It was a call. She had a smell of gas in the house. I had to go check for a gas leak. And there was a little one down by the water heater, so everything's fine. Got that all fixed up. But I saw what I've never really seen before. We never had cats growing up. Most of us are allergic to cats. And my kids were kind of allergic here too. So we have dogs, you know, I had some dogs and stuff, but we got a dog right now, I think. And anyways, this cat, this gray cat, nice enough looking thing, kind of fluffy and all that. It did that hairball thing. It was not fun to watch. So I was waiting at the front door because the lady was going to come and let me in the house to check for this gas leak. So I'm just sitting there waiting, and this cat comes walking up. And then right kind of near my feet, it's like, I was like, holy heck, what's wrong with this thing? And it's like, its whole body was doing this. Oh, man. That was weird. So, I thought it was dying, so I put it out of its misery. I have some big wrenches, hey? So, really, 4! Right in mid. I got that hairball out of it, I'll tell you that right now. I'm a coyote. What am I going to do? Be friends with it? No. I'm a coyote. It's a cat. Fair game. Coyotes 1, hairball 0. Just saying. Sorry, Plump. You know what? You're probably allergic to that cat. If you want my services, pretty cheap. I can come in and bring my 24-inch rigid aluminum pipe wrench, and we'll just see what can happen there. I'm just kidding. I hope I'm not offending anybody. Part of me doesn't care, though, because it's just a cat. And I mean, I like cats are cats, whatever. Sorry if you're, you know what? It is. The world can be divided into two lots of things. You know, people who like chocolate cake, people who don't, people who like cats, and people who don't. I'm of the don't family. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit strange tonight. Yeah, so there's these happy characters. These are $40 if you want one. And there's 40 songs on there, and there's some video, never before seen video footage that I didn't want to put on my channel. I have my Singing with Abandon part of my channel. And so if you want, you can go to my PayPal account and you just pay me. I love cats, but I prefer bacon. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Common ground. Common ground, you know what? I'm going to make a, what did you say? Course not. It's all silly. Okay, good. Because I think, common ground, I think I'm going to make a judgment call. You are a cat person. Because you're sensitive and kind. And those usually are the cat people. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah, I like cats, but I love dogs. Okay, then I was wrong. Sorry. I'm kind of that way too. And I don't like dogs as much either because I'm 52. We've had a bunch of dogs. I don't know. They're pretty good. The one we have right now, little Teddy, he's a good dog. He's a really good dog. He's a bit yappy. He's a Maltese something crossed with a coyote. And he's got we had to get one of those collars because he would bark so much, so loud. And then actually it gives him a little warning and then it'll vibrate. And it works. Anybody having trouble with their dogs barking too much? I highly recommend this. One of those collars. You can set it to zap, like it'll do a little jolt, but we've never had to do that. It's just the vibration. Actually, the beep is enough. And when you come in the door, knock on the door, he's at the top of the stairs and he's like, he just wants to bark so bad, but he can't. I like a schnoozle. So that's a schnoodle. Okay. So yeah, I like schnauzers. Actually, we looked at schnauzers, but everything's so expensive now. But we don't need a dog. We got a one dog, Quattro. Actually, the dog we had before this was Quattro. His full name was Quattro Finale, fourth and final, because we weren't going to get another dog after Quattro Finale. But I don't know. When he was about 15, he was getting pretty old and smelly, and he was jiggling around the house a bit. And we thought we best should get another little. So we got another little doggy before he passed away. So then when he was gone, that's kind of a little sad little tune there. Dobbies. I'll let you coffee people talk about that because I don't know Dobbies. I know quite a bit about dogs, but Tracy Thompson is chiming in. Animals need utility. For me, got to be a working breed or it can be somewhere else. Not being mean, but it costs too much to feed unless they bring something to the table. Well, that's true. If they bring something to the table, unless they eat something off the table, that's kind of what happens. Even the dogs need the scraps from the master's table. You're right. I'm gonna do a hopscotch from Tracy's comment there. Pick your dog carefully. There, that's all I'm gonna say. Don't go for looks, because you might look at a dog book. This is what kids do, and this is what adults do. They see a dog, and they like it, but they don't think about it enough. For example, yeah, like there's border collies or even some labs or golden retrievers. Like they need to be worked. They need to have exercise, and you can't just get them and think. So, oh, Dobbies, Dobermans. I actually like Dobermans too. Budgies. Oh, cute. We had a budgie. We actually went through a bunch of canaries. Okay, I'm talking way too much. I'm just, okay, next one. Okay. Who will be in your story now? Who will be cast in the main role through all the cheers and take a bow? Who will enter then stage right? Who will entertain your cravings in the night to the sound of your heart? And who will pave this way ahead? Who'll get up in the morn and feed the fear and walk the dead? And who's left themselves behind? And who's tearing at the fabric of their mind? And can you mend? Time to shine. And where will you go now? Will you go now? And where will you go now? Will you go now? Have you established the thin line? And have you entertained the point where you will turn and look behind? Who's shaking your firm hold? And are you taking the directions now and doing what you're told? Are you now? And can you see where you went wrong? Can you see the way the notes fell in the cadence of the song? And in the bridge you say you're right. And if anybody questions you, it ends up in a fight. And I'm tired now. And where will you go now? Will you go now? And where will you go now? Will you go now? Maybe I was wrong. 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 Baby, I was wrong. Baby, I was wrong. Yeah. And where will you go now? Will you go now? And where will you go now? Will you go now? Where will you go now? Will you go now? And where will you go now? Will you go now? We came at last to a mansion fine down by the river Plate. One thing about coffee, it's not the best thing for my voice, but that's okay. I have to get new glasses. There's just things, why don't people just go and do it? Why don't I just go? But I don't know. I can make appointments. Just make an appointment with the eye doctor. Go get a prescription. And then, you know what? I got to be tough. I'm like, give me my prescription, man. Give it to me. Because I'm in a small town. I know, let's see, everyone. And so I know the eye doctor. I know the girls that work in the part where you walk into and they got all the glasses on the wall. And I know that girl and that girl. This one's related to my... Now, I don't mind being popular. It's not that. There's a feeling of belonging that's kind of close to a man's heart and makes your soul breathe. But that's not it, you know. The problem is these glasses were $700. $700. Now, if that's what having friends gets me, I need cheaper friends. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to be tough. I'm going to be like, sorry, because guess what? I found a website that through my work and my coverage, this one guy I work with, he got 2 pairs of glasses with progressives like I have. Like I got reading down here and whatever it is up here. 2 pairs for like $250. 2 pairs of progressive lenses. And he said they're fine. Like he... Anyways, I'm willing to try it, okay? I never saw so many lights. I never heard quite so many sounds. And the ponies in their lines don't seem to mind them whirling around. You give me candy, bring me joy. I must be the luckiest little boy. See you, Bruce. And then the lightning strikes the sky, and that's enough for me tonight. I wanna fly out to the moon. Won't you please hold my little hand? I wanna fly out to that moon. Take me away from this grandstand. My daddy's kisses in my face, promising me we'll leave this place. Convinced I want to go, so I quickly tell him no. He promises me a nice car ride along the darkened countryside, and then the lightning strikes the sky. That's enough for me tonight. I wanna fly out to the moon. Won't you please hold my little hand? I wanna fly out to that moon. Take me away from this grandstand. Take me away from this grandstand. Take me away from this grandstand. Boop, boop, a doop, boop, boop, boop. Coffee break. Brandon Hames is here. He's a friend of mine from work. That's called Fireworks. I wrote that one for my oldest boy, Thomas. When he was little, we went to the fair here in Vermilion, and he was probably 3. We had like almost what they called Irish twins. When you have kids within a year, but it's actually just 13 months. So Thomas was born. 13 months later, Taylor was born. So Thomas was in the stroller. Taylor was little. He was the baby. And He was probably 1 or 2 and Thomas was 3. I think that's about right. Anyways, we went to the fair, and when the fireworks came on, he got scared. He didn't want to be there. He started ignoring them. And what was cute, I thought, is through the rides were spinning, the fireworks were going, all the noise. He looked up through all of that and he saw the moon. He saw the moon up there, and he used to call it "Hey Diddle Diddle" from that nursery rhyme. We used to sing him that song. We had a little book and we'd sing these songs. But the "Hey Diddle Diddle," the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. So he'd say, "Hey diddle diddle." So he was trying to escape all this noise and the boom boom of the fireworks. So that's what that song's about. It's about that night. And that was it. And that is kind of what happened. So he was kind of freaking out. And I said, well, do you want to go? But like little kids, they don't really want to go at first. And he didn't. He's like, no. Do you want to go home? No. And then they kept pop, kept going. And then he's like, I started crying. And we lived in Clandonald at the time. So, Joe, what kind of watch are you wearing? Oh, this is a cheapie. It's called a cheapie. I don't even know what it is. It's a Casio. I like watches. This is a work watch. It's a solar one, I think. So I never have to whatever. But it's nothing special. I have some nice watches, but this isn't really one of them. But thank you. So yeah, that's the story. So Brandon, he's our, he's a bit of everything there. He's been at the county for a long time. And he looks after most of the SCADA stuff. The, what do they call it? Supervisory controls and data acquisition or something like that. He's like, and he's the guy, he's our go-to about all the stuff. Invicta. Well, the brand I like is Rotary. Look up Rotary watches. I have that one. I saw a suggestion. Yes, Swaggin' with Ben. So Brandon, if you're here, close enough. Yeah, you know, I'm within a mile. That's good when you're a gas fitter. Just got to be within about 10 inches. That ought to do it. But Brandon, that coyote that's up here, Swaggin' with Ben, is from Australia. The Plump Traveler, that's Larry. He's from Vancouver. Common Ground, I'm not sure that where Liz is from. JW there is from New York. Richard is up in here somewhere, but he's not commenting too much. He's just laying back, relaxing, chilling out. He's from Illinois. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I was telling Brandon about the channel. He said if he could, he's going to drop in, and here he is. And he's a picker and a grinner too. So we might get together and jam a little bit at work sometime. Sneak up. We need a place we got to sneak away to where we can just rock out. I heard a rumor that the boss man, likes to play guitar too. So that's cool. We can be called the Fitters. Oh, maybe not. Well, we'll work on it. West Virginia. So what was I going to play? Oh, yeah. Canaan's land, I'm on my way where the soul never dies. The darkest night will turn to day where the soul never dies. And you'll see there'll be no sad farewell, there'll be no tear-dimmed eye. All is peace and joy and spend eternity where the soul never dies. And you'll see there'll be no sad farewell, there'll be no tear-dimmed eye, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. The love light gleams across the foam where the soul never dies. It shines to light the shores of home where the soul never dies. And you'll see there'll be no sad farewell, there'll be no tear-dimmed eye, where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul never dies. Where all is peace and joy and love, and the soul of man never dies. So that's Canaan's land. Yes, it is. An old Christian traditional. I'm going to play one of my mom's favorite songs. She always asked for this one if I was playing. It's called A Different Life on the Farm. I take my lighter from my pocket. I grab a beer from the fridge. Show me something I ain't seen before. Tell me all about the things you did. Well, that dang gas tank's leaking again. My neighbor told me it was the best. I have half a mind to push it out of here, leave it out there lying with the rest. It's a different life on the farm. It's a different life on the farm. Pray for the rain and be dry in the fall. If it ain't like that, I won't be happy at all. I want to run, but sometimes I can barely crawl. It's a different life on the farm. Well, the morning time comes early, and the sunshine sings its song, and I'll never have to worry if I just work hard all day long. Well, my son, he's getting older now. My daughter's prettier each day. Still, I know some way, I know somehow I'm gonna have to watch them move away. It's a different life on the farm. It's a different life on the farm. Pray for the rain and be dry in the fall. If it ain't like that, I won't be happy at all. I wanna run, but sometimes I can barely crawl. It's a different life on the farm. Pray for the rain and be dry in the fall. If it ain't like that, I won't be happy at all. I wanna run, but sometimes I can barely crawl. It's a different life on the farm. It's a different life on the farm. It's a different life on the farm. That's a different life. Well, there we go. There's my, look at that shirt. In loving memory of the Oilers. The Oilers. All gone. Yeah, I'm cheering for the Oilers still. I've been saving every dime for you to show you a good time, but I guess that the reason in the rhyme was wrong. And you took a little piece of me and I broke the chain. Now I'm free and I open the book, not where I want to be. And I can't walk this path alone. I need you, love, I need you, love. And every road that I walk down it leads to you, love, to you, love. Can you give me another chance to show that I can romance you the way it used to be? Well, once bitten, now you're shy, and you might get yourself another guy, but can you admit that I'm still in your heart? And I can't walk this path alone. I need you, love, I need you, love. And every road that I walk down it leads to you, love, leads to you, love. And I will find a way, and I will get you back again to my heart. I hope to God, I hope I can. You always say that I am the one for you. I hope it's true, I hope to God, 'cause I feel that way too. I'm gonna change my ways and I will love you all my days. And there's nothing in this world that can tear us apart. And I might not know the master plan, but I still want to be your man. Just hold me close, I'll never let you go. And I can't walk this path alone. I need you, love, I need you, love. And every road that I walk down it leads to you, love, to you, love. That's called what? That's called This Path. This Path. That was a Katie and I song. Who the hell's Katie and I? What? Who? Huh? Well, that was my daughter, Caitlin. Katie. K-T-N-I. K-T-N-I. 4 letters. K-T-N-I. Katie and I. My daughter. So we played that one. It was a... Oh, sure. How does a pursuit go? You think that you're alone when you're alone now. Think I cannot see under your dark shroud. And the fortress that you built, what does it stand on? The certain kind of guilt you should have ran from. I know. That's why I'm here. And there's a difference in the hearts that are still hurting. There's a difference in the kind of pain that you're flirting with, and there's an open wound begging for attention, and the souls of all before you never mentioned, and now you can't look back. That's why I run. That's why I fall. That's why I wrap my arms around you, soul and all. That's why I play. That's why I jest. That's why I jest, that's why I play. That's why I shuffle things around now, so you might stay. That's why I run. Took what you could, and then you ran, son. And your pride and your greed, it held you ransom. And now that you're done, you are empty. Come back into my arms, 'cause I have plenty. And I will forget, and I will run, and I will fall, and I will wrap my arms around you, soul and all, and I will play, and I will jest, and I will take the broken shards and empty hearts and mend the path and kill the rest. And I will run. And I will run. I will fall, and I will wrap my arms around you, soul and all, and I will play, and I will jest, and I will take the broken shards and empty hearts and mend the path and kill the rest. I will run. Thanks, Wagon. So, what? Rural Prepper. Hey, Rural Prepper. Yip, 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 yip. That's the coyote salute going out to Rural Prepper. It's probably singularly the dumbest salute ever. Now you guys can practice it. I actually don't know if you're doing it. I'm assuming you're all doing it along with me, right? Okay, everybody? Eric, Rad Rambo, right? Couple of those. Then an inverted clap. Don't know what that means, but there it is. 2 of those. Okay, we're going to take it from the top. 2, and then that's a snap and a snap, and then you go like that. All right, 2 of those. Then the old coconut sound, like 1, 2, 3, and then a howl. Okay. Yeah. You know, we need that. Hell yeah, you got to practice it. Everybody's got to practice it. That took me months. I had mumps, and then I got a shot for it. So I don't get mumps anymore. Took me months to get that one. Yeah, that's pretty much like Ezra's saying there. That's kind of a Three Amigos thing. That cough or whatever. Anyways. No, ours is better. The pack one's better by about 1 million. You were true to love, but love itself was hiding out in the back room, smoking a cigarette that you gave to him to keep him quiet. You know you never understood a word he said. You never could. Well, now he's gone. You can smell him still, but he slipped out of the back room with your best friend. Yeah, baby. You told yourself 1,000 times before you'd never kiss the ground. Now you're on the floor again, and your love is gone. Don't you know your love is gone for good? Moonlight, it rests against your walls. Boredom, he's passed out in the, no aftertaste, he's passed out in the hall. And boredom, he's scratching something on your desk now. Baby, baby. Impatience, he wonders when he's gonna get a rest. He wonders when's the rest. He wonders when's the rest. And your love is gone. You can smell him still, but he slipped out of the back room with your best friend. Yeah, baby. You told yourself 1,000 times before you'd never kiss the ground, and now you're on the floor again. And your love is gone. Don't you know your love is gone for good? Look what he'll do now. He'll throw your heart through the ring of fire, and he won't hold your hand while he slips through another door. You're gonna make it through, 'cause you got all of your friends and you got that nasty booze. And you keep holding on, you keep holding on, 'cause you're true love, but love itself was hiding out in the back room, smoking a cigarette that you gave to him to keep him quiet. You know you never understood a word, not a single word. You never could. Well, now he's gone. You can smell him still, but he slipped out of the back room with your best friend. Yeah, baby, baby, baby. You told yourself 1,000 times before you're never gonna kiss the ground, and now you're lying on the floor again. And your love is gone. Don't you know your love is gone for good? Don't you know that your love is gone? Don't you know your love is gone for good? Yeah. That's going out to Paul. Is Paul listening? Amanda, Paul better be there. Paul, if you're not there, then I'm gonna be super sad. Cruising. You hitting the road? Night, y'all. Let's sing me to sleep. Busy day tomorrow. Okay. Okay, you're live streaming tomorrow at some time? I'll look. You must be a friend. You're cruising on the high seas. You and Plump Travelers must be in the same group, I'm assuming, right? Take my hand, walk with me to the floor. I've never done this before. I know the field, I know the plow. I never wanted more until now. Until now. Until now. Your eyes that sparkle and that pretty dress. My hands are calloused and my hair's a mess. This is the waltz my mother used to sing. And your name's Matilda, that's quite a thing. That's quite a thing. That's quite a thing. La da da da, la da da, da 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 da, la da 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 da. Do you remember that starry night? I couldn't talk or do nothing right. I thank the Lord you saw who I really was. Matilda, my love, Matilda, my love, Matilda, my love. La da da da, la da da, da 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 da, la da da, da 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 da. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang and he walked and waited while his belly boiled and knew. Come a waltzing Matilda with me. Oh, Larry, how dare you? Yeah, well, let's see. It has a bit of that. Well, it's a waltz. And that song, that why are there so many songs about rainbows and which is a great song. But that is a waltz as well, so there's that. That could be what makes you think of him. Oh, cute. That's cute, Liz. Thank you for sharing that. There's another falls today. How does the mother let them play? A black line soars, ravens approach. The mother's wind is there to coach them along. Black on black, they all step back. Coyotes howl and bones to crack. And I am the string, I am the leading, and I am the bond that stretches believing. And I can break you down, I'll break you down, I'll break you down. Gray on gray they then give way to the wolves who at the moon do bay. And brown on brown he lumbers down. You can tell that he owns this side of town. Coyotes and the wolves, they curl around. He's master to all, he's slave to none. He's here to eat this father's son now. And I the string, I am the leaning, and I am the bond that stretches believing. And I can break you down, I'll break you down, I'll break you down. And all those who cry and no tears do follow you. The mouse, how he peers from the hollow. And I can break you down, I'll break you down, I'll break you down. Green on green, the sight unseen. Mother lies there with her baby. I will stay with you, my love. I will save you and you'll save me. 'Cause you are the string, you are the leaning, and you are the one that stretches believing. And you can break him down, you'll break him down, you'll break him down. And all those who cry and all tears that follow, you are the light that shines in the hollow. And you can break him down, you'll break him down, you'll break him down. 'Cause you are the word, you are the leaning, and you are the one that stretches believing. And you can break him down, you'll break him down, you'll break him down. You'll break him down, you'll break him down, you'll break him There we go. Yes, thanks, Plump. Yeah, the campfire. I'm working on it. I have to get my son Taylor, my IT guy, to put this OBS. What am I doing that for? I can see myself on the screen. This is my computer setup. I invested all my extra stuff into this computer. I still have the laptop, but I got this fancy camera that's, it can do 4K, but that's too much. 1080 is fine. So I will use that on my laptop, which has more than enough computing power. Yeah. Anyways, I'm working on it. I will go out onto the deck at some. You know what though? It's funny. I'm like, my neighbor. I got a neighbor 5 feet away on the one side, and 20 feet away over here. One in behind our house. One, and I mean. I get a little nervous because some of my songs I'm a little bit loud, and so I get a little bit all of a sudden there's going to be the police. Excuse me, sir, we've had a complaint. You're not playing enough AC/DC. Anyways, that's funny, Liz. Sorry, just wrote that. Yeah, I will play the yodely song. That's the kind of the end of the night song. That's called the Proud Yodeler. It's one of those things, you know what will happen is I'll become famous for the Proud Yodeler. And then no one will take me seriously ever. But I'm gonna play the Proud Yodeler. I'm gonna play it a little bit because Swaggin just asked a coyote. Thanks. And Rad Rambo, thank you. I think I can say what this song's a little bit about. I don't think it would hurt anybody's feelings. I wrote this one for Thomas and Cecilia as well. Thomas is the coyote. And like I said, he was in Canada, she was in America. It was very difficult for them to finally get things to work out. So this was him. It's written from his perspective. Was a coyote howling at the moon, looking for his lost love. In her eyes there was a tune, came from heaven above. Why, oh, why'd you go away? Like the wind, you are so hard to find. That coyote, he ran along over fields and over mountains. He was listening for her song. Their love flowed like a fountain. Why, oh, why'd you go away? You're like the wind, you are hard to find. And where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back to me, baby, come to me. Through the forest and through the trees, in a valley dark and low now, she was captured by the thieves. The promised love would never show how. She never meant to go away. Like the wind, she was hard to find. Well, he crashed into the fray and fought the captains that hid there. He couldn't let them get away, and he fought them while he held her. He'll never let her go away. She's the wind and her heart is mine. And where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back to me, baby, come to me. Was a coyote howling at the moon, and he found his lost love. In her heart there was a tune, and they dance now in the starlight. Their love will never go away. Like the winds, they are all entwined. And where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back to me, baby, come to me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back to me, baby, come to me. Thank you. Ba, ba, ba. Well, I've been up and down. Still I'm weaving, still I'm weaving. Laughter, smiles, and tears and frowns. Still I'm weaving, still I'm weaving. I'll bang this drum, I'll set this loom. That's my remedy for an impending doom. And a stitch in time saves more than nine. With the tapestries I've woven in my mind, they come to life now, the coarse and the fine. And a winter's day, it seems cold and dark. Still I'm weaving, still I'm weaving. In my backyard, it's my Noah's Ark. It sees me weaving, watch me weaving. I'll feed my friends, both small and large, and the souls of all I've touched now with my art. I'll bridge the gap with love and joy, and the warmth of the sun when I was a boy. Well, I feel it now again in my soul. Around, and what has changed? Not my weaving, still I'm weaving the threads of life you have arranged through my weaving, in my weaving, the wool and silk, silver and gold, with a piece of the new and of the old. I'm tied to you, I'm tied within. I can see your hand at work and where I've been, and you guide the path ahead, my old friend. That's the Weaver. Swaggin, thank you very much. Hi, Jeanette. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks, Swaggin. Oh, thanks. Rad Rambo, so you might not know, maybe you do, but that song, oh, you probably do, because you went through my channel. I wrote that for Richard. You probably know Richard is a weaver by trade. By art, by trade. He's also he's a painter. He's everything artistic. He's the one who's making the shirts for the pack. But I think his first and foremost love is weaving. He's done some amazing weaving. He has an art show. I'd have to let Richard fill you in on that. I think he has one might be in September. Oh golly. I don't want to put him on the spot here, but he has an art show, and I thought he might have one in. Did he have? Oh well, maybe he had one in Virginia. Unless I'm wrong, I could be wrong about that. Sorry, Richard. I don't know if he's got one in his neck of the woods, but I thought he was getting some art ready for one, and I thought it was like in August. September. I think it's in September, but hi, Jeanette. Yes, Virginia. Okay. That's great, Richard. And that's, I don't know what part of Virginia. I think you and Amanda might have talked because she's from Virginia too. And Angler's from Virginia. That'd be pretty cool if you guys could, meet. Wouldn't that be dang cool? Anyways. This doesn't sound in tune right now. So I wrote this song for my sister years and years ago. She still lives. She moved back for a bit, but she lives in Toronto, and I'm in Alberta here, and that's a long way away for us. And we were really close. A lot of my family were really close. But this one particular sister, we used to hang out all the time, and then when she went away, it was hard to deal with in a way. But life goes like that. But it's called Are You Coming Home? And I'll try to find out how you've changed so much now, and it all smells so great. You walk down the streets, and the people that you meet, you blow them away. You're such a tiny thing, searching for this ring in your curly-headed way. And men try to catch your heart, still they don't know where to start, and you send them on their way. And you fight for what you believe in, yes you do. And late at night, while the war is raging, you play the blues. And such a fright is this town you chose to call your home. Are you coming home? And carved out of a wall in a gray slab of space, you crawl back in that hole. Still you know that you'll be fine. You pour another glass of wine and you play your banjo. And I call you on the phone on the off chance that you're home, just to hear your voice again. Still I know I'll see you soon, and until then here's a tune that I wrote for you anyway. And I recall making that salty soup in the little dog house in the city, and how you would bawl at the corny words of one of my cheesy love songs, and how late at night we'd stay up discussing God's plans. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? Hi, Dave. So, I better get going. What time is it here? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So we gotta say our prayers. Gotta get the kids to bed on time. I'm gonna tune again. Oh, I see. I pushed the wrong button here. Sorry. Okay. As I was walking by my house, and I knew that I could YOLO-dee, I thought, you know what? I'm pretty dang good. In fact, I think I'm the best yodeler in the land. And so I yodel-lay, 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 yodel-lay. Oh, Brandon, are you taking off? Okay. Well, I'm done anyway. This is my yodel song. It's called the Proud Yodeler. Well then, a man, he came walking by. He said hello and hi. How you doing, my friend? I said, well, I'm pretty good, and I'm the best yodeler in the land. So I yodelay, 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 that was bonus stuff for that guy. Thought I'd lay it on a little thick. Then he said, you know what? You are pretty good. And I understood, 'cause I knew I was. And then he told me something else. He told me that he could yodel too. And he yodelay, 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 oh yodelay, 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 Thanks. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Amanda. Well, yeah, I know, right? Hey, maybe I'll reduce it to one each. You know, it's got to be organic. It's just got to flow. And this totally flows. I know, David. What the heck? What's wrong with this guy? Bats. He's got bats up there. He's got bats. All right. I'm going to get going. Got to say the prayers with the kitties. Get the chickens to bed. Richard, thank you. Thanks so much for the donation. Thanks, Common Ground, for the donation. Thanks, Swaggin, for the donation. That's really good. Oh, hey, did you guys see? Okay, you didn't see, because why would you? But I'm going to tell you one little thing. Did you know my little coyote, my coyote dance moves? 1.5 million views. Sweet. Did you know that I got, according to the statistics anyways, 800 more subs? What would be really cool is if one of them showed up here. And I could say, hey, it's me. But they probably, think I'm going to dance and all that stuff. But, oh, thanks, Amanda. Well, that was just a goofy. I'm actually not a bad dancer. I'm not a great dancer, but I'm not that bad of a dancer. I tried to put Coyote Dance Moves 2 on there. If you guys, maybe you can find it somewhere and try to see if it's one's 1.5 million and Coyote Dance Move 2 is 1.5K. Oh well. Thanks, Plum. Hi, Brian. For the first time. Boop, 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 boop. Thanks. You just subbed the other day. Well, there's a guy. Now, Brian, okay, I'm going to pry. I didn't mean to. Did you, how did you get to know the channel and the pack? Is that from Steve Wallace? Is it from one of the other, because Plump has a channel, Richard Cox has a channel, other people. I'm just going to sit here and wait to see what you say. Swaggin has a channel. Sorry, Swaggin. Your brother mentioned you. Well, what the heck? How did your brother find me? That's okay. It doesn't. None of my business, really. I'm just glad you're here. Thanks for being here. That's awesome. Oh, Rad Rambo. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's cool. That's your brother. Yeah. Thanks. That's neat. Hear my song. Hear me sing this tune. Take it with you, love. Hear my voice. It's always running places, and that's not my choice. What do I know? Well, I've tried the up and the down, the sky above, and the cold, hard ground. I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling at the world. I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon. Sitting here under this banjo moon. Did I tell you guys what this song's about? Most of you might know. This is my, I guess, theme song, Banjo Moon. It's from that picture that I drew. That's on my logo. My daughter painted that, but that's a banjo in behind the coyote there. So the Banjo Moon. Well, the first verse is kind of about the whole music, all the music I've played in my life, right? And my voice, and it still does crack once in a while, and that's what that song's. My voice, I don't know where it's gonna go and stuff like that. And I guess the Under the Banjo Moon, and I hope it doesn't end too soon. That's about my YouTube and my pack here. That's what that first verse is about. And the second verse coming up is kind of about parenting and being a dad, and not really knowing sometimes what's the best way to be a dad and how to discipline and so on. And that's what most of those things are about, family life, you know. And see me cry, well, that's the first line, and that's true. I'm an emotional wreck some days. See me cry, half the time I really can't tell you why. Am I wise enough to bridge the distance between the shallow, smooth, and the deep and the rough? That's about parenting. Can I figure it out? Am I wise enough to bridge the distance between the shallow, smooth, and the deep and the rough? So the hard times and the easy times. What do I know? Is there a place for the soft and the tough? And can I find it before it's too late? And you always wonder that if you're a parent. If you've screwed up. If you messed up. I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling at the world. I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon. Sitting here under this banjo moon. And then the last verse, well, a little bit of a common thread or theme in my music is religious type stuff. So the last one's more about my faith, I guess. Tell me now, from the depths of all the mysteries, the where and how, sorrow and joy, and the glorious light that shone on me when I was a boy. But now I'm older and the prayers are getting hard to employ. Still I know you're guiding us now. I'm sitting here under a banjo moon, howling at the world. I'm trying to keep the tune. What do I fear? Maybe that it might end too soon. Thanks, Amanda. Sitting here under this banjo moon. Sitting here under this banjo moon. Sitting here under this banjo moon. Well, so thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Amanda gave me some stats. So that's nice. 33 likes. So I'm going to assume, I hope that we had up to 33 at some point. In and out. That's awesome. 33 people. And yeah, that's cool. So we'll figure out. I'm going to have to get on to some. I'm not sure about certain things in life. About, you know, about the direction of things, right? Where I'm going and so on. I like the live streams. I don't know if I'm a podcast kind of a guy, though. That's sort of what it is. My last name isn't Rogan, for example. But that's okay. What will... Oh, I got moderators just deleting people. Beep, beep, beep. It's just an accident. That's cute. I'm just reading some of the messages. So I'm going to go and put the kids to bed. And we'll see. I was out in the sun today. You can't quite tell in this light here. But it was a warm one today. I'm going to see if I can... Can I put my guitar here without it falling? I don't think I can. Uh-oh. 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 So there. Can you tell? Let's see. No, not really. It's a bit darker there. Oh, well. I'm going to get a tan if it kills me. So, I'm going to... Got some problems. Larry and Swaggin. Fight, 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 fight. Okay, just kidding. Sherry, good night. Good to see you, Sherry. I don't think I noticed. Maybe you just said good night. It's not a farmer's tent. Well, I'm trying. I'm going to pull the sleeves up here, but then you feel kind of dumb when your sleeves are rolled up. It's like, hey, baby, how's it going? Look at me with my sleeves rolled up. It is, though. I kept trying to roll them up today because I don't want to get a farmer's tan. But it's definitely got that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep trying because I want it to at least get up to here. I'm not going to, like, you know, strip down or anything. But anyways. Yeah, Rad Rambo, if you could, you can email me. And you got one too. Okay, Amanda. We all got our farmer's tan. Well, I should be proud of a farmer tan, really. Farmers are awesome. Yeah, call me Rogan. I don't care. So I'm going to just scroll up a little bit. Chuck, good to see you. Thanks for being here. See you, Larry. How's Ananda doing? Is she okay? Everybody, I hope you feel better. Amanda, thanks for being here. Thanks for the picture of your cute little chickens there. Rad, thank you for being here, Rad Rambo. And thanks for the email. That was really sweet of you. And very, very touching. And you're in my prayers. Sherry, thank you. And where we got David. David's here, if he's still here. He came in a little late, but he's in Scotland. And Scotland is 7 or so hours ahead of us, I think. And I have a priest friend in Ireland, so I think it's about that. I haven't talked to him in a while. I should give him a call. Anyway, Swaggin with Ben. Thanks for being here, brother. And I said that Chuck is here. I'm going to keep scrolling up. Donna was here. I think my workmate Brandon might have left the building, but I will say goodbye to Brandon. See you, Brandon. See you tomorrow. And Brian, thanks. Oh, Brian, yeah. Okay, Brian's here. And he digs the tunes. Thank you. And let me just... Gail. Thank you, Gail, for being here. And I'm good. Did I miss any? JW, I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if JW's here, but hey, thanks for being here. JW, if you're still here. He has a channel as well. Earl. I saw Earl earlier, and I don't think Earl earlier. I saw Earl earlier. I saw earlier. All right. That's it. What am I doing? Dave, I said that. Jeanette, if you're still here, thanks for being here. Good night and God bless. And I think we're pretty close to being, I think I got everyone. Cruisin', I think, left a little earlier. Amphibious, sorry, brother. I didn't say much to you. I'm sorry. I was ignoring you. No, I wasn't. Not on purpose. I was talking too much, so I just got into the tunes. Amanda, once again, good night, everybody. I think if I missed somebody, I apologize, but it was nice seeing you guys tonight. Thanks for the donations on the super chats, Richard and Common Ground and Swaggin. Once again, thank you for all your generosity, you guys. It's very, 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 very much appreciated. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to click a few buttons. Remember, there's these if you want one of these. I have one's taken. I have two left. But I think most of the pack here have got these. And if you don't want, that's fine. Any of my songs, I could email you all of them. It just take a little time. But if there's any of my songs you want, just send me an email, Joe Lawrence Channel. That's all one word, LAU, Joe Lawrence Channel at gmail.com. And say, hey, can I get this song? Excuse me just a minute. Could I get Canaan's Land or Open Stage? That's one I don't play very much, actually. I don't know if I even know all the words. Open Stage or Lonely Man or the Camping Song or Step 2 or Bachelor Farmer or how about Blind? Does anyone even know Blind? Rad Rambo would know Blind. Why? Because he's gone through all my music. That's pretty cool. Blind's one of my favorites, but I don't play it very often, but I really like that tune. Blind or now Rad Rambo, you said The Pursuit, and I am blanking on The Pursuit. The Pursuit. The Pursuit. The Pursuit. Come on. I can't remember The Pursuit. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look on my dang phone. I got to look at my own channel and type in The Pursuit and see what the heck it is. I don't know what's the matter with me. You know why? Because sometimes I change the titles. Before I release them, I change the title because a lot of times it's the first line of the song is what I use as a title a lot of time. I'm like, oh no, I should try to think a little bit about the title, and see what the heck. All right. April Showers. Hey, that's kind of neat. It didn't show up. The Pursuit. There's April Showers, Beautiful Wife. Well. Oh, that's okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a pretty new one, actually. Let me see if I can remember. The words were unspoken, and you held my heart in your hand. It was broken, and you told me that I was important to you, that you delighted me, and I ran away, turned my back from the sunshine, and you pursued me like you do every time, and you told me that I was important to you, that you delighted me. And when the rain falls upon my weary soul, you'll be there again to pick me up and make me whole. Darkness pressed in, and the blinds, they were frozen, but there in my heart was a door that swung open, and you told me that I was important to you, that you delighted me, we sat in that room in the heart of the mountain, the cold pressing in, all my faults, I could count them, and you held me, 'cause I was important to you, and you delighted me. When the rain falls upon my weary soul, you'll be there again to pick me up and make me whole. Take this darkness, Lord, take the night away now. Help me find you tonight. Take this hardness that I push upon everyone now. You're the guiding my life. Take this darkness, Lord, take the night away now. Help me find you tonight. Take this hardness that I put upon everyone now. You're the guiding my life. You were the dream where the words were unspoken, and you held my heart in your hand. It was broken. Wow, thank you. Yes, that's quite a new one, and that's a sad one. Well, it's about, you know what it's about, you guys. It's about our relationship with God. I'll tell you a little story really quick. I had this little voice in my head. Not a bad, crazy, schizophrenic type voice. But it was a voice that kind of kept me suppressed, I guess you could say, in a way. If I was trying to give advice to somebody about something, or talk holistically or something, like spiritually about things, this little voice in the back of my head would tell me to be quiet. Like, don't think I'm multiple. I'm not saying that. I just had this sort of a discouraging sort of voice that would say things like, or at least put this idea in my head that, how can you give advice about stuff? You're not a good person. You're not. Yeah. Oh, that's great advice coming from you, who's always sinning, or who's always, bad. You know what? And it was there for almost my whole life, and I don't quite know why. And I got so used to it that I didn't quite notice it. But you know what? And then one day I was praying, and I was probably about 40 years old, 41 or 2, around 10 years ago. I was praying, and I was asking God about stuff. And then I believe, God put in my heart. I'm not going to say like he spoke to me, but it was in church, and it was quiet, and I was just praying. And I heard this voice in my heart that said, you're not worthless. You're not worthless. You're worth everything. And then I asked, what do you mean I'm worth everything? And then he said to me, you're worth everything because I died for you. And I am everything. And if I am willing to die for you, then you're worth everything. And after he told me that, after I got that message, that I'm worth everything because I'm worth Jesus dying for me. After I got that, that voice disappeared. And I've never really heard it again. And I didn't know it was there. But I had this sort of feeling, a little bit of a worthlessness sort of feeling. So that song, The Pursuit, was kind of a result of that later on when I finally, it takes me a few years sometimes to put things into, if I do it at all, to put things into music. But you delight in me. You're important because I'm important to you and you delight in me. Like that line in there was oh, okay, JW. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's not true. It's not true. We are not worthless. We're not worthless. And we can have that voice and we don't even realize we have it. I didn't realize I had it really. It was just there and it was always sort of telling me I wasn't worth much. But then, like I said, we are worth everything. Because if the one who created this whole universe and all of us is willing to lay his life down for us, then we are worth everything. Okay, there we go. I know not all my pack members, I'm sorry. I know not all my pack members are Christians, but you know I'm a Christian, so I will talk about that. So there it is. So that's and I'm glad that God, that Jesus poked that little thought out of my head and kind of, it was a moving time. I was definitely in tears after that one. Because, yeah, you just don't realize it. Okay, Larry's a Christian. Okay, good. And I know, and like I say, I mean, the channel's like a bit of a ministry, I guess. I don't mind that. I don't want anyone to get offended, though. I don't want to. But I am what I am. Yam what I am. Yam what I am. My mama raised me that way. My dad did too. So it is important to me, and I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna deny him. I won't make it the focus, obviously, but you guys know my music, and you can hear that thread, that common thread that's within my music. There's not every single song, not the Proud Yodeler. It's not in there. Pride is one of the worst sins. Anyways, yeah, it's not in the Proud Yodeler. No, that's not a religious one. But The Pursuit. Thanks, Rad. I kind of forgot about that song. But yeah, there we go. So there's a little ducks are in bed. You are still here. Yeah, I know, Liz. It's what I do. My wife's going to give me heck here. No, she won't give me heck, but she wants, yeah, we're going to go say prayers and put the little chickens to bed as well. Ren and Sparrow got to go to bed. And then we're trying to watch with my older daughter, who's 16. We're trying to watch a TV series called Stranger Things. Oh, boy. Yeah. It's a bit gruesome for me. The older I get, the less I like. Especially when I know there is a real... I don't know if anyone's watched Stranger Things. I don't know, this is season 4. The first 3 seasons, and I will, Rad. The first 3 seasons were just kind of interesting sci-fi. Yeah. This last season, it's too... Oh, Amanda, yeah, I hear you, girl. Yeah, we kind of dumped them, but too. It's too... I'm going to watch it. Because she really wants to. And it's just a little bit on the evil side this last season. It's a bit, and you know, that's real. There's a real darkness out there. We have to be aware of that. There's a guy up there, and there's also another guy, like there is. So let's not kid ourselves. Anyways, I better stop it. Beep. Anyways, yeah, it can. I know. Amen. Amen. All right. Here's my little happy winky click. The old winky click. Oh yeah. Okay, I better go. 50 to 70. I don't even know how much I do. Okay, one more. I'm just gonna do. What was that? One time only? Yeah, that's probably good. You know, but if you want to do your own variation, that's fine too. Okay, I'm shaking this table, and the house isn't falling apart. It's just flipping cameras quite loose. All right, good night. God bless your dreams. If you guys want one of these discs, I got 2 left, and then we'll do a giveaway of the last one. And there are shirts available. If anybody wants, you can email me, and we'll figure that out if you did want one. Yeah, good night. God bless you guys. You guys have a good rest of the week. Hopefully see you next week. And yeah, good night. Bye. Stop streaming. That's when I'm going to push this button.